welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be bringing y'all another video. We are going to be talking about how you are going to travel for free. That's right, I know that's right. Listen, who doesn't love traveling? I do. Who doesn't love traveling for free, right? And being able to take your friends or business partners, family, and people that you love with you along the way. So what I want you to do is share this video with a business bestie that you would love to take with you on your next trip. And then as well, comment some destinations down below. So where do y'all want to go in 2022? Are we going to Greece? Are we going to Ghana? Are we going to Aruba? Where are we going? Comment that below, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and like this video now, and let's get right into how you are going to be able to travel for free as a business owner in 2022. Let's go.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all, welcome back into the video. I am so excited. I love traveling. I travel for work a lot anyway because I'm speaking in different places, I'm hosting events and checking on my Airbnbs, but I, in general, just love traveling. I love seeing new places, being on airplanes and just eating the airplane food, and it's just everything. So we're gonna talk about how you can make this a reality for you too and completely travel for free as a business owner. So the first thing I need to tell you is that you need to have a business entity. Yes, in order for you to travel for free, essentially meaning that you are getting your travel written off. So travel for businesses can be an eligible tax write-off. That is what essentially makes it free travel. But in order for you to get these tax write-offs, you do need to have a business entity. So that means form your LLC, the big four, right? Form your LLC, get your EIN number, make sure you have a business bank account, and fourth, make sure that you are building your business credit. So that means having a DUNS number. In this case now, you also may need a UEI number, just depending on what you're going to be doing with grants and etc. And I'll tag down below my video where I teach you guys about DUNS numbers and UEI numbers and how that's all changing. So you need to have your big four, and especially making sure that you have your business bank account, because when you purchase your tickets to go travel, your hotel stays, your car rentals, all of those should be coming from a business bank account or from a business credit card. This is how you're going to be able to really track those expenses and keep up with them. You are not able to just write off travel if you don't have a business entity. You cannot just be an individual person at a W-2 job and say, you know what, I don't want to pay for this trip. You do need to have a business entity, and you do need to have that travel justified. So that brings me into the next tip, which is, what are you going to be traveling for? You need to make sure that you bring in some sort of business element to the travel and the trips that you're doing. So here's how we get to make it funky and spicy, okay? So if you say, you know what, I'm gonna go to Mexico. I wanna go to Mexico, right? How can you bring in business into that trip in order to make it a qualified business trip? Because here's the thing, in order for that travel to be considered a business tax write-off or to become free travel, some type of business must take place. So you could be going to visit an Airbnb that you have or are looking to acquire. You could be going to purchase property. You can be going to a business conference. You can be going to either attend or host a business conference. I host a lot of conferences all over the country. And then something else I want to explain to you all is that you are able to invite business colleagues on these trips, have business meetings, and the key to making sure that you are able to justify this travel as free or as a tax write-off is by making sure it's documented. So another great thing about this is when you travel with friends or business colleagues who may also be friends, make sure when you guys have a dinner or a meeting that you are taking notes on what you're discussing. Make sure that you're recording it in some way. This is a fantastic way to actually document that business took place. And even if that was the amount of business you did in that one day, that's the amount of documentation you need. Something else I want you guys to realize is that we are in the content creation era. So when you travel to another location with the intention of getting content to help market your business, to help sell a product, and etc., guess what? That is a business activity. So that is something else that can make that business travel justified so that you get the write-off to make it essentially free. But this is why I said you need to have an LLC to do this. So when you want to travel to Turks and Caicos, Aruba, whatever, and you officially have an LLC as a travel blogger or as a YouTube blogger, that makes those trips a write-off, which makes them free because you are documenting your activities of actually creating the content. Now, the third tip I want to give you about this, which is actually pretty fantastic. I don't know if you all know this, but as a business owner, you're technically supposed to have board meetings with yourself or whomever is on the board of your business every single year. Generally, every quarter is good, but every single year is definitely mandatory. Now, many people don't do this and don't keep track, but at times the IRS could ask you for meetings of notes, minute meetings essentially of the board meetings that you have about your business. These should cover your projections for each quarter. These should cover next steps and goals. Your meetings should also cover, hires that you want to make, areas where you want to improve. Now, the great thing about this is many of you guys are still single business owners. You may not have an entire board. You might just be self-employed and you're the only person that works in your business. But you can have these board meetings anywhere. You don't have to have them just in the state that you live. You don't have to have them in your house. You can decide to have your annual board meeting in any location. And guess what? Because you are documenting these minutes, because you are documenting these notes, that's your proof and justification that this is business travel. So if you do have a team and you decide our annual board meeting is in Puerto Rico, the trip to Puerto Rico is free. The trip to Puerto Rico is a tax write-off. Now, here's something else you want to know about this. The best way to make your travel free on the weekends is to arrive to your destination on a Friday, which is still technically a business day, conduct business on that Friday, and stay until Monday. That's technically also a business day. Conduct your final business on Monday. How this works, and this is legally in the IRS tax code, when you have business from Friday to Monday, all of the expenses that you have related to that business on the weekends are also a tax write-off. So the car you have to rent, the place you're staying, the food you buy on Saturday and Sunday is also a tax write-off because you're essentially staying there in order to complete your business on that Monday. So when you're doing this business travel for yourself, when you're doing this business travel with your friends or with your team, or your business colleagues, make sure that you assign business activities to Fridays and Mondays where possible to ensure that you are definitely getting that tax write-off. Y'all, I know you guys are going to make this happen. All right, y'all, so quick bonus tip, okay? I want to make sure that you all are really tracking these expenses really well and that everything is aligned so that when it is time for you to give this to an accountant or file your taxes, it's super, super easy. So what you can do is use QuickBooks. So you can link QuickBooks up with your business bank account on any of your business credit cards, and then anytime you charge for a specific flight or hotel or car rental, it is going to assign a category to those purchases and automatically start kind of documenting, okay, this is travel, this is car rental, etc. As well with QuickBooks, you can upload the notes from your meetings, any other related documentation you have to that travel, so that when it is time to write this off, you have everything that you need with regards to all of the travel that you took throughout the year. So that's a really good tip to help you keep track of it and to make more of this travel free. So thank y'all for watching to the end of the video. If you're still here, I want you to comment what questions you have about this, and again, where are we going? Because I'm ready if you're ready for us to take this business trip. Ellie Talks Money Tour is still in full effect here in 2022, and I am coming to a city near you very, very next. So if you guys want more info on how to fully write things off, I want you to text WEALTH to 310-564-0065 so you can take my Build Your Income free webinar, and let's get to this bag. Thank y'all so much. See you soon. Bye.